If you clicked on this video, then you know that because of these guys, your attention span has dropped to the level of a goldfish. And you know what's funny? You don't even have the ability to concentrate enough to watch my video without being distracted by comments or the video feed on the right. So, if you feel like you can't resist that temptation, open the video in full screen. Make a mental effort to watch this video until the end. Remember all the next steps to overcome this addiction. And most importantly, promise yourself to follow them no matter what. First hack: replace bad addictions with good ones. Speaking from my experience, getting rid of short content can be harder than quitting cigarettes or alcohol. And even if you get rid of one addiction, another one inevitably takes its place, and so on, in a never-ending cycle, because we're doing it all wrong. Make a detailed plan and figure out what exactly to replace endless scrolling with. In the rest of the video, I'll give you 3 really useful habits that helped me forget about short-form content forever. Hack number 2. Don't quit social media abruptly. I'm sure you've tried giving up junk food many times in your life, but you always find yourself in a situation where you give in to an unconscious desire to go to McDonald's and eat a couple of burgers. You remember that you made a promise to yourself to stay away from that junk at the very end, when you're devouring the last chicken nugget. Now you're sitting there with a nugget in your hand, hating yourself, berrating yourself for lacking discipline. After this incident, you no longer trust the promises you made to yourself. The only effective way to break bad habits is to do it slowly. But if you snap and spend 6 hours straight on TikTok, never criticize yourself. It will only make things worse. Third hack: go for a walk while listening to long podcasts. Have you caught yourself mindlessly scrolling through short videos again? Put your phone aside and immediately go for a walk. Before heading out, turn on your favorite podcast, then tuck your phone away in your backpack so you won't look at the screen during the walk. Because of the podcast, you'll be entertained enough, and at the same time, you'll gradually develop a new healthy habit of going out every day. Start with 10-minute walks, then increase the duration to an hour or more. You can listen to your favorite band albums or choose audiobooks instead of podcasts. The key here is to free your eyes from the slavery of the screen. After 2 weeks, start occasionally going outside without your phone at all. Obviously, to permanently eliminate all short content from your life requires serious self-discipline and willpower, and I'm happy to recommend you my excellent practice for developing inner strength in men. What results will you get? You'll remove the victim state of mind. People will treat you with respect. Girls will start to feel your strong mentality. Testosterone level will go to the moon, and that's just a part of what you'll gain after completing it. By the way, it costs the same as 2.5 pizzas, and it's definitely worth it. Fourth hack: wake up in the morning without your phone. In the morning, we're most prone to checking out social media, and accordingly, we scroll through TikToks, Reels, or Shorts. Firstly, buy a real alarm clock. Secondly, every time you go to sleep, put your phone away as far as you possibly can. Thirdly, every time before your morning routine, I recommend doing something better than simple meditation. Back in the 10th century, Indian monks came up with an amazing practice called Hatha Yoga. It's a special stretching system aimed at calming the mind. It will help you focus on the present moment, letting go of all worries. There are plenty of videos on YouTube on how to perform it correctly. To be honest, any morning exercise routine will do. The point is to forget about your phone in the morning. Hack number 5: engage in creativity. It's important, because once you give up shorts content, you'll have plenty of free time, and if you don't occupy it with something, you'll undoubtedly return to your old addiction. For me, a new source of dopamine that replaced scrolling was my YouTube channel, which you are currently watching. I spend all of my free time on development in this direction, and it brings me immense amount of joy. Perhaps you've always wanted to start your own blog, don't you? Or maybe you don't want to pursue YouTube as your passion. Totally okay. It can be something else, but often we give up on our creative passions because we start comparing ourselves to more successful people in our niche. Fortunately, I've already discussed how to overcome this mindset on my channel. Check it out. The path of getting rid of short-form content addiction is bound to be challenging. You will occasionally lose control over yourself, but don't forget the rule from the second hack. The most important thing here is to remember why you're doing this. You want to free up some time for yourself, for your own life, and not to be a slave to large mega corporations and their applications. Be free. Hey dear fellow, my name is Aiden. I see you love self-development as much as I do, so please consider subscribing and smashing the like button. I've created another video special for you. Guess you'll enjoy it.